presentations to come yet. Now, Carson Foster last night, if you were watching our transmission, the 4x200 meters freestyle relay for the American, he came back in 1:46.1 for his 200. A phenomenal swim. If you're anybody else in this field, you are a little bit worried about the American in lane 5. Tomorrow, Honda just went through your picture from Japan. Léon Marchand from France in 1. Sixième Lee of Australia in 7. From Hungary, Dominic Torok will be representing the home country. Now, we've only just recently seen him, and he's got another swim. Apostolos Papastamos for Greece in 6. 2 Americans have made the final. He's not a loser, he's a loser in 3. Here's the man I've just been referring to. Going to Texas Ferry soon to swim. Carson Foster in lane 5. And it's going to be a Russian-USA battle here, I think. Hard to see beyond America 3, Russia 4, America 5. Papastamos, if we go by what we saw in the heats, will be a little way back on the butterfly, but we'll catch up on the 3 remaining strokes, but it may not be quick enough over the first 100 maybe to push the 2 Americans and the Russian. We'll see. 4:18.6 for Borodin in the heats, 4:19.14. Championship record, Hugo Gonzalez from 2 years ago, 4:14. I would not put anything past Carson Foster the way he swam last night. He's going to make up a lot of seconds to get there, but do you know what? Such was the speed he had, albeit only in the freestyle last night, that who knows? We will discover in the next 4.5 minutes. .400 meters individual medley. France, Hungary, USA, Russia, 2 from America, Greece, Australia and Japan have representation in this one. All the action, I think, is likely to come from the 3 center lanes, and then maybe belatedly, or certainly from leg 2, maybe Apostolos Papastamos might come into it. His butterfly is not as good as the other 3 strokes, so Honda off to a really good start on the butterfly leg. He leads after 50. Second is Foster. Third, that joint second with Marchand he was. Fourth is Sixième Lee. It's the Frenchman on the far side who's having a very good butterfly leg here, as is the Japanese. And Carson Foster is going to be second behind the Japanese at the turn. Marchand second adrift, but that's the butterfly. Now this is where Papastamos in 6, watch him, had a very good backstroke and an excellent breaststroke, so he might come into the mix soon. At the moment we are bookends, Honda in 8, Marshall at the top, and right in the middle is Carson Foster, and they're right on world junior record line. I did say that well, it's held by Carson Foster, of course, at 4:13.39, set just a matter of weeks ago. Now, what was the second split? 2:01.03. So keep an eye on that. He's now taken the lead as Carson Foster. Waiting for the Greek to come through. He's starting to make his move now in 6. Coming up into second place, Papastamos. behind Foster, who, when he set the world junior record, 2:01.03, inside it. Inside his own record now, Carson Foster, with Papastamos second. Sibomli's going quite well, so too Ilya Borodin. At the moment, Jason Lucer of the USA is a long, long way back. Papastamos is taking on Carson Foster. The Greek moves to the front on the breaststroke. He's got the better breaststroke of the three, as he's proving here, but when it comes, he's got to get a big lead for the front crawl, otherwise he's going to come straight past him. Borodin now in second, Foster third. This is developing into a very, very interesting race indeed. Next world junior record time for the split was set by Foster a few weeks ago at 3:13.97. Look at the Greek go. Look at Papastamos. He's right there, and he's right in advance. And, well, I did say he'd have to get a big lead over Foster. He's got a big lead over Foster, and quite a lead over Borodin. That world junior record, 3:13.97. Oh, he's massively inside it. Now, Borodin up against Papastamos. I don't want to write Foster off, but I think I can at this stage, because the Greek, whose card I marked for you at the beginning, his butterfly is not that brilliant, but after that, backstroke, breaststroke, and front crawl are superb. Foster's trying to come back, and is coming back, but he's giving himself way too much to do. Papastamos now up against Borodin. Foster, surely he's not going to make up that ground. It's a question of whether Borodin can catch Papastamos. I don't think he can, and I think the Greek might be on his way to a world junior record here. Not great over the first 100, terrific over the next three. And it's going to be Papastamos right ahead of the world junior record. It's going to go, and he's going to get gold. 4:11.93. Great stuff from the Greek. Borodin second, Marchand getting third. So Foster not even getting a medal in the end. The world junior record holder up until today doesn't even get in the top three. Papastamos from the backstroke leg onwards. Superb. And what a huge leap down in terms of time from this morning. 4:19 to 4:11. Celebrations can begin. Absolutely top draw from the Greek. And it's quite nice when a hunch comes off. Just thought the way he looked in the heats, he might turn on something spectacular. Just the butterfly concerned me a little bit because it's not his best stroke. Where was he after the... I'm going to go back to the... I'm going to get my computer to go back. Yeah, he was fourth after the butterfly. And quite a long way back, he was... Yeah, he was about 1.7 back after the butterfly, but there on in. Once he got into the breaststroke, absolutely blitzed it. Papastamos, Greece, the 18-year-old. Oh, he's going to be one to watch for next year for the Olympic Games. 4:11. 4:11. Not too many people doing that kind of time this year. Senior-wise, Borodin with a 4:12. And the big surprise, really, considering we gave him such a big build-up, is that Carson Foster finished 6th on his main stroke as well. There you go, world junior record for Papastamos, Borodin of Russia, Léon Marchand. Great first 100, great last 100 from the Frenchman.